Okay, so I was going for harried villager, but I got like Madeline. Hi team! Today we're going to take a look at a photo I threw together last week for Diana the Great's Lore Olympus Cosplay Challenge. If you somehow missed it, the Lore Olympus webcomic by Rachel Smythe can be found on the Webtoons app and is absolutely delightful. The Instagram Cosplay Challenge is running now through April with weekly prompts, and like most things, you can jump in at any time, participate as much or as little as you like, and you can just follow the hashtag and enjoy if you want that too. This is only my second Lore Olympus character, and I started cosplaying from the story for this challenge specifically. Body paint requires a level of dedication that I only possess in spurts. But rest assured, I am a big fan of the series, and I have at least 3 more Mayron colors in my makeup stash to play with, so the next couple of months should provide a good amount of practice time. Mayron? Mehron? Mehron? This prompt is favorite nymph or background character, and my initial thought was the mermaid in episode 18. And then I remembered that I didn't want to paint that much skin. I'm already waiting for a We Love Colors order to ship, and we're on a very tight deadline, so I decided to go with Random Villager from the Wrath episode, as you can see here. I ran upstairs to grab a hat from my hat wall, and downstairs to grab a shirt from my King Marinor costume. And this cheap Ochako wig, which has the front bits pulled back because they're annoying. This look requires no body paint, and I could have posted a pic within an hour. But I didn't. Instead, I got distracted by an unexpectedly fast Arda shipping notification on a green wig that I ordered with my contest gift certificate from Stop Drop Cosplay. Thinking that I could circumvent the body paint task, I decided to go with Brenda's headshot from episode 157 instead. We'll go through the look and dressing order, and first up was painting my nails. A great trend for fantasy skin tones in costuming is to paint false nails that are glued to fingered gloves or bodysuits. In this case, I don't have any gloves to match my green palette, so my hands either had to be hidden or painted. As an added hurdle, I prefer geeky nail wraps to polish to avoid mess and drying time, so I had to sort through really old nail polish options in green that didn't really match, but putting that minimal effort into the details did pay off. Next was makeup from my upper chest to my hairline. My current body paint order of operations is toner, moisturizer, primer, foundation, setting spray, 2 passes of Mayron Paradise here in light green, setting spray again, basic beauty makeup, setting powder, setting spray, then eyelashes at the very end. It seems like a lot, but it doesn't take terribly long since I don't need a lot of contouring or full coverage to get the point across. I've also stained my skin a handful of times, so cleanup is a big factor in how far I'm willing to go. If I were wearing this to a con or for a real photo shoot, that would be a different story. For clothing, I grabbed a white shirt with a drapey neckline that doubles as a hood. It's one of my favorite mundane pieces that I've made, and I don't mind if it gets stained. I used a green Ponte double knit from my fabric stash for the drape. Nymphs in the series have long ears, so I printed the high elf option from Kamui Cosplay that I already had in my pattern stash. Instead of 5mm EVA foam, I used 2mm craft foam from the foam stash. Because yes, I also have a foam stash. Cutting the ears in green meant that I wouldn't have to do a full paint job. Again, this was supposed to be a quick cosplay. As long as your cuts and gluing are clean, you can get away with a lot for a simple Instagram post, especially with a little color correction and filters. The ears are attached to the wig cap with bobby pins through a scrap of craft foam on the back. Finally, we put on Arda's Venus wig in light green. I gathered a messy bun near the top and secured it with spin pins. For my purposes, Brenda's beverage was water with a drop of red food coloring. I would have preferred something more functional, like a pink rum cocktail, but I refused to leave the house for materials. The backdrop is a blue gold length of fabric that I found on the remnant table at a wholesale store. I flipped it wrong side out to keep the shine down. I'm using 2 lights, an LED with an orange gel on my right side and a ring light at base level. After I secured my 11-year-old photographer, paid in gaming credits, I painted and set my hands. Then I threw on the drape, and that was it. This quick cosplay, although a bit delayed, was super fun. I have plans for a few more characters using elements already in my costuming hoard, including a couple of historical dress-ups, but they probably won't all get a video. Again, I invite you to head on over to Instagram to follow the hashtag LO Cosplay Challenge and Diana the Great for more Lore Olympus fun. Thanks for hanging out!